Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another box office wrap-up video. Long time no see. It's been a couple weeks since I've done one of these, mainly because the last 2 weeks for the box office was pretty lame, and I just didn't really feel like talking about them, because they were lame. I mean, if you want to hear me say how well Crazy Rich Asians was doing, don't worry, I'll talk about it here, because, you know, it did extremely well. It dropped, like, very, very small every week for the last 3 weeks, and it dropped kind of small this weekend too, but we'll talk about it. But anyway, this weekend saw the release of a huge movie. We had The Nun, which of course is the 28th movie in the Conjuring universe. Actually, it's only the 5th one. The 5th movie in the Conjuring universe, after Conjuring 1, 2, and of course Annabelle 1 and 2. Now we have The Nun, which I'm sure after this debut we'll be getting a Nun 2 very soon. I am seeing both that and the other new release, Peppermint, today, and I'll be seeing Crazy Rich Asians today. So finally, I'll be able to see Crazy Rich Asians, and I'll be seeing The Nun and Peppermint today, triple feature. Also, it will be the first time I'm using the new AMC A-List membership, which is kind of like Movie Pass, except it's kind of better. I can watch 3 movies in a row. I can also see IMAX movies. Now you only see 3 movies a week, but that's not bad. That's not bad. I can see 3 movies in one day and just to call it quits there until the next week. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm going to be using that. It's going to be awesome. But let's get to it, okay? So what opened up to number 1? What kind of question is that? Of course it was The Nun, right? No, actually, you'd be surprised. Peppermint did like $80 million this weekend. It was fucking nuts. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, number 1 was The Nun. Big surprise, eh? The Nun opened up to number 1. Does that rhyme? Nun 1? No, doesn't really. But yeah, there you go. $53.5 million, which I think is a little bit ahead of A Quiet Place, which means it's the highest grossing horror movie weekend, at least, for this year. I'm sure it's not going to do as well as A Quiet Place, because I don't think it's going to hold as well, because A Quiet Place was great, and I hear this one's not so great, which doesn't look too good on the Conjuring universe's track record, because Annabelle 2 was fun. It wasn't great, but it was fun, and I liked it. But Annabelle 1 sucked, and now this sucked. Conjuring 1 and 2 are great, but that's like 2.5 out of 5. That's half, you know, I would say Annabelle 2 was like half good, half not bad, but half, you know, forgettable. So it's like that's like a 2.5. Maybe it's like 2 2/3, because Annabelle 2 wasn't. I wouldn't say that half was bad. I would say it was half like hit and miss. Like it was hit, and then the other half was hit and miss. It's weird, but it doesn't make any sense. I know, but whatever. Yeah, this weekend we had The Nun. It not only made $53.5 million here. Worldwide, in its first weekend, it grossed $131 million worldwide. I said that already, but I want to say it again. Worldwide, it grossed $131 million. If that's how much the movie grossed, period, that would be a huge success, because it only cost like $22 million to make. So right there, bam! Look at that. That's like 6 times its budget right there. But nope. Nope. This is the first 3 days, baby. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's all. So, I mean, it's probably going to make around $400 or $500 million, I would assume, with foreign grosses. I don't even know if that includes China. I should have looked that up. I don't know. Let me see. Does it include China? Because that's a, I don't even know. I don't know. It doesn't say on Box Office Mojo. Oh my God. That's huge. That's a huge opening. Biggest R-rated horror movie series ever. That's true. The Conjuring universe. I'm glad they keep all those movies rated R, by the way, which they can easily turn some of them into PG-13 movies, because they're not extremely violent, but I haven't seen The Nun, so I'm not sure about that. So yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I don't think it came out. Yeah, okay, I don't think it came out in China yet, so that's before China, which I think these Conjuring movies actually do pretty well in China. Everything does well in China. You know, you can make the shittiest shit and it'll do well in China. It takes for quite some time. Reach its final chapter. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't see if it actually opened up to China. I don't know. Maybe I should look it up. But I'm not exactly sure. It might not have opened in China. I'm not exactly sure. I should do more research after this. But I'm actually in a hurry because I have to go and see Peppermint, Crazy Rich Asians, and number 1 movie, The Nun. That's actually the order I'll be seeing them in today, which is funny because that's the kind of the order they are in the top 3. So number 3 is Peppermint, number 2 is Crazy Rich Asians, and number 1 is The Nun. But anyway, Nun, shit. Holy hell, that made a lot of money. But anyway, number 2 is Crazy Rich Asians, which barely slowed down, only like a 35% drop. And considering it's in its 4th weekend and the first 3 weekends had very minuscule drops, this is a huge, huge win for diversity and change in Hollywood, my dudes. So look forward to having everything be Asian in the future, which is fine with me because I like those little bastards. So I'm in a weird mood today. I apologize, but it's done extremely well. $136 million so far. Could be a little bit better. It could have done Black Panther money. So you know, I'm a little disappointed, but no, I'm just kidding. It's been doing very well, and if it holds on there from now on, I could see it reaching around 170 to 180. $200 million probably off the record at this point, but we'll see. Maybe it'll drop very lightly throughout the next few weeks, and it could edge itself to 200 million. We could get that. We'll see. Number 3 is Peppermint, which made $13.2 million this weekend, which is actually not too bad considering it only cost $25 million to make. And the movie got horrible reviews, like really bad. And the movie itself looked kind of generic. I didn't really see too much marketing for the movie too. That's pretty good. I mean, it looked bad. I heard it is bad. So congrats. You didn't do too bad. Number 4 is The Meg, which, oh my god, this movie is doing way better than I ever thought it would. I still have yet to see it because I don't really care. But it almost has reached $500 million worldwide, which is incredible. It's at $491 million right now. It's at $131 million in America. That is incredible. Back. I had to pause real quick. So now let's continue with this top 10. Okay, so number 5 was Searching, which did extremely well in its second weekend. It only made $6 million in its, well, actually, technically in its first weekend, it was limited release, so... But its first wide release, it made $6 million. This weekend it made $4.5 million, so it actually dropped very, very small too, only 25% drop. But it added 800 theaters. Wow! So that's why it had that small of a drop. But it's doing very well. The word of mouth is great on that movie. Everybody really likes it. I went to go see it, and everybody was really enjoying it in my theater. So that's really cool. The movie was really, really good. It just, I don't know, I had like a couple of problems with it, especially towards the end. But besides that, it was pretty damn great. I really enjoyed it. Oh my god. I'm just looking at some of the big drops this weekend. Wow, there's some huge drops. And some of them are actually really disappointing that they dropped that big. But, alright, so anyway, there you go. That's number 5, Searching. Great film. I really recommend it. Number 6, Mission Impossible Fallout, baby. Still my number 1 movie of this year. Dropped 46%, made $3.8 million. It is at $212 million right now, and I think, if I am correct, yep, it passed $700 million. I think that means it is the highest grossing, unadjusted for inflation, Mission Impossible movie yet. So $726 million worldwide. It's done incredible worldwide, and I can't wait for that next one. But Tom Cruise he's pushing his 90s at this point, so I'm a little scared we might not get another one. It might be like a Mad Max Fury Road situation where we're like, oh, that movie was incredible. When's the next one? Ooh, no. Yeah, that sucks. But hey, if this is the last one, a great way to end it. Great way. Even the ending. The ending itself was a great conclusion to the series, I would say. So if they want to end it, I would understand. Great way to end it. But I would like another one because they are on a huge, huge upward incline. Like, Ghost Protocol was amazing. I would say, actually, that's not true. Because Mission Impossible 3, better than the first 2, in my opinion. So it was like right here. And then Ghost Protocol went all the way up. Then Rogue Nation kind of went down just a little bit. And then... and then Fallout just went phew, gone. You can't see it anymore. It's so good. So anyway, that's number 6. Number 7 is Disney's Christopher Robin, which actually held in there way better than I thought it would. When it opened to $25 million, I thought it would drop pretty quick to around 60, 70, but it's at $91 million right now, and I think worldwide it's actually crossed 140 million. Okay, so it's doubled its budget at this point. I think the budget was 70 million or something like that. So that's not too bad, but it's not great. I could see it holding out there for a little while and maybe getting past 100 million, but I'm not exactly sure. I could see it doing like Equalizer 2 business, where Equalizer 2 just kept making little bits here and there, where it got really close to 100 million. Now, I can't remember if Equalizer 2, I'm seeing if it did. I don't see it here. Oh, there it is. It did cross $100 million. That's why I thought it did. It barely did like last weekend or something like that. So that's cool that did. Fun movie. Not great, but fun. So same thing I think might happen with Disney's Christopher Robin. Not that there's a good comparison there, because Equalizer 2 is nothing like Christopher Robin, but whatever. Number 8, Operation Finale. Did okay in its first weekend. Dropped about 50% here. Not too bad. Could be worse. Could be a worse drop, but not bad. Number 9, Alpha. That movie's sticking in there in the top 10. I'm very surprised by that. And it's actually been making not huge amounts of money, but considering it only made $10 million in its first weekend, and it's been 4 weekends now, it's still making like $2.5 million. Not bad. It's up to $32 million right now, and worldwide, I think it's up to $59 million. So it's past its budget, but I don't think it's gonna make a profit or anything. I really enjoyed that movie. So if you have yet to see it, go check it out. Especially if you have like Movie Pass and you have nothing to see, or AMC A-List, go check it out. It's a fun movie. Cinematography wise, gorgeous film. All right, so next is Black Klansman, which is my second favorite movie of this year. I don't know why, but it lost like 200 theaters, but for some reason it dropped 62% this weekend, which really sucks. But luckily the movie has been making good money. It's at $43 million right now on a $15 million budget, so it's doing well, and I can see this getting a lot of Academy Award buzz. So we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't get snubbed, which there's a possibility that could happen, but we'll see. I think the movie is very important for nowadays, that I don't think it could get snubbed. There could be problems if it gets snubbed. So we'll see what the Oscars does. Number 11 is a new release, God Bless the Broken Road, which I think is that the name of a song? Made $1.5 million. It's one of those Christian movies. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It was probably horrible. But to be fair, I heard Peppermint was horrible too. So I barely talked about it, though, to be fair. And number 12 is Incredibles 2. The only reason why I put the top 12 here is because Broken Road fell out of the top 10, and I just wanted to mention it. But yeah, I think that's it. The Nun demolished expectations. I think most people were thinking like 35 to 40 million, and it said nah, brah. $53.5 million. What's up, dude? Did you think I was gonna make $130 million this weekend? You didn't? Oh well, bitch, you a dummy. I made $131 million this weekend. How you like that shit? How you like them apples? Yo, I got the money. How you like them apples? And he puts the freaking thing on the number on the number of the money that he got on the window. I'm making a Goodwill Hunting reference. Okay, fuck it. But anyway, that's it. I didn't do a poll or anything, which I will do a poll next weekend to see what people think the Predator will do for next weekend. I'll probably put that up on Tuesday. So yeah, there you go. That's it. I mean, I know I gotta go. I gotta go see movies. So yeah, I gotta go. All right. So I hope you enjoyed it.